Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Audrey and today we're doing another episode of Music and the Meaning. So today we're going to be talking about Jamila Woods and the song Holy. Now before we get started today, I'm going to implore you all to smash the like button because that's how I continue to exist and grow traction, and that's what love and good vibes and energy are all about. So if you want to throw some love or good vibes around here, you should smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and always return back for some more with me. Like always, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys a arbitrary question such as, what's better, cake or pie? You decide. Jamila Woods, born October 6, 1989, is a Chicago-based American singer-songwriter and poet. Woods is a graduate of St. Ignatius College Prep and Brown University, where she received a BA in Africana Studies and Theater and Performance Studies. Her work focuses on themes of Black ancestry, Black feminism, and Black identity, with a reoccurring emphasis on self-love and the city of Chicago. Jamila Woods says she never saw her voice as the type to be a solo singer, but she had a great passion for singing from an early age, singing in her grandmother's church every Sunday. Her mother always encouraged Jamila and her siblings to be creative and to follow their passions. In high school, Jamila became very into spoken word poetry, which opened her mind to the possibility of singing, no longer looking to compare her quality of voice, but looking to create real, raw, and expressive music. In high school, she joined the Chicago Children's Choir, which she still accredits to a large portion of her vocal training. Jamila says growing up in both her grandmother's church and her mother's spiritual beliefs of meditation, vibes, and energy have a great influence on her style. Holy was released on July 11, 2016. At this point in the video, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to have our participants tell us a little bit about how the song makes them feel, and then we're going to go ahead and deliberate and talk about what the meaning of the song actually is and how it makes me feel. After listening to the song, what do you think that the artist was trying to portray in the song?
I feel she was trying to portray like being newly single or okay with finally like being single no matter how long it has been. Maybe it's been a week, been a month or whatever, but just being okay with it and being like her own person, like not having the attachment of her lover or whatever that may be.
Okay, and then how does the song make you feel individually?
Almost the same, but not really. More like an empowerment. Like it empowered me to want to be me, be better, be, I don't know, just like more empowered. It doesn't necessarily have to be because I'm single, but just be like, you're empowered to do whatever it is you want to do.
Listening to the song, what do you think that the artist is trying to portray in the song?
What it sounds like to me is it sounds like a person who's come upon a realization that she needs to love herself, and that's what she needs moving forward is self-love. And right now in this time of self-love and taking care of herself first, she's stronger. She's gathering up the courage because there she's asking for help to walk alone, but she keeps reaffirming she's not lonely, but she's alone. Like, she is good enough for right now.
Then what does the song make you think individually?
Honestly, and I think the whole thing about you are good enough and the self-love part, because that's something I struggle with, is thinking I'm good enough for anything. Recognizing your worth, recognizing that you can be strong on your own. Don't push away like others, but know that you can do it on your own.
Thank you. Do you think that the artist was trying to portray?
So after hearing the song, the artist definitely wanted to show us self-love, how you can be enough for yourself, that you have to love yourself to be able to be loved and stuff like that. So basically loving yourself and being happy with what you are when you are where you are in life. So yeah.
And then how does the song make you feel individually?
It made me feel very good. I feel like it's a very positive song about loving yourself, being able to be happy with what you are, where you are. I think it's a very positive song for me.
All
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so this one was totally kind of hard to find the meaning on because it's not super popular. I mean, even the information that I put in here is more than what is available on her Wikipedia because she's very small, and I had to actually look up regular interviews to listen to her talk and then write it out. And so that's how we got today's video. That's why it took me a little longer to upload because I needed to do a little more research. But I did find a little bit of a quote of something that she said about the song, so here's what she had to say. Holy is about looking within to find a sense of peace. Jamila finds peace and fulfillment in God as she references biblical passages throughout the song. In an interview with Pitchfork, Jamila said of the track, "In the first part of the song, I'm thinking about how hard it is for people, especially black people, to find love and to love each other, especially in the context of Chicago, where you can be afraid. Some of the students can't go to a certain corner store or walk down a certain street. You have to be very afraid all the time. That's not conducive. It's not a conducive environment to loving someone. How can Chicago be a place where love can exist with everything that's going on?" Now, this is from 2016, and during that time, there was a ton of violence in Chicago, so she is referencing all of that pain. August 2016 marked the most violent month Chicago had recorded in over 2 decades, with 92 murders. Chicago's 2016 murder and shooting surge has attracted national media attention from CNN, the New York Times, USA Today, and Time magazine. Chicago's 762 homicides in 2016 is the highest in 19 years. I was actually kind of surprised to hear the meaning of what the song meant to her, that it was, yes, kind of about her spirituality and love and loving yourself, but it also kind of just is more alluding to like the violence in Chicago for her. And I feel like her point is that you can't really come from a place of violence and like execute love, that like when you're surrounded by it, it's really hard to, you know, envelop and emote love, and that it starts with loving you. If you are hateful in your very core, it's really hard to be able to perpetuate joy, to perpetuate love and happiness, and those are the things that like continue to progress people. Like, you can't be negative and hurtful and expect to have beautiful things come from it. So I think that is really more the root of like the song, which is not what I expected at all. I think this is one of like the first times that it really threw me, that most of the interviews, it was more like she was talking about the violence in Chicago is what inspired her to write Holy. And it's just kind of about like that internal inflection. For me, Holy is definitely about like spiritualism, and I think that it's also a little bit about that for her. In different interviews, she talks about how she was very involved in her grandmother's very traditional church, and then she was also very involved in her mother's like Reiki healing and crystals. She was one of those like earth healers, and she was very into like the moon goddess and the sun goddess. And then she was also raised in a very like Christian community, and her mother and her grandmother didn't like fight about it. They kind of just came together on it, like, you believe this, I believe that. And for her, that created this kind of very like different energy, because she believes both, is what she says. So she believes in both God and then both like the healing and meditation. And she's like, well, God performed healing and meditation, so, you know. And I can see where she's coming from, because I am definitely like, I am Catholic, but then I have like a lot of just spiritualisms that I totally believe in and understand and feel like are very valid. So I find that very interesting, and I feel like that really comes across in this song, that's just about like that energy, self-love, because sometimes in like organized religion there isn't like a lot of room for like the discussion of self-love, and I think that it kind of like opens that can of worms. Now for me, I find the song very like inspiring, very motivating. It just makes you want to like go out and be your best you. It's definitely like, for me, it's a woman empowering song, you know, very much like I don't need other people to complete me. I'm gonna be whole on my own. And that doesn't really mean that I'm not gonna love, though. It just means that I am gonna love me. And from that, amazing things are gonna stem. Because when I'm positive, you're positive. And when we're positive, we create greatness. And great things come from love. Is what I have for you guys today. So, like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, and comment below what you think. And don't forget, what's better, cake or pie? Let us know in the comment section below. I will be back at you next time with another video of music and the meaning. But until then, bye!